Hello and welcome. My name is Deborah Ethwin Arbenlow, and I'm a blogger and photographer for Second Life. Today I'm going to do another show and tell for Catwa heads. I like to do these because these heads are pretty expensive as far as an investment in lindens, so I think it's important to sort of see what you're going to get before you go and make the investment for the products. So I'm going to show you Candy, which is the newest head, Sarah, which is the second newest head, and the new emotions pack for Annie, because it is different than the ones I showed in my last video. So on screen right now, I'm showing you the Candy head, which is the most recent release as of today. It's April 10th, 2016 today. So this face shape is a little bit different. It's sort of an in-between. It has a nice heart-shaped face. It's in between, I would say it's in between Annie and Gwen, and it's a really nice, soft face shape. It's good for younger faces especially, but also it just has sort of a sweet look. On the skin, for all of these, I'm wearing the new TheSkinnery skin from the Collaborate round that's going on right now called Sonya, and it comes with the makeup attached, so it's got like this matte lip and then the green eyeshadow. It's part of the skin. Okay, so for this one and for the Sarah head, they come with a fat pack option, which costs about the same amount as it costs to get the head with no emotions, like the Annie and Jessica and Gwen heads cost about the same amount as the fat pack that you can get with the extra emotions for this head. So really it's not worth it to get the regular head and not get the fat pack. So I would suggest to spend the extra couple linden to just get the fat pack for it, because before, so here's the HUD now. Oh, that's not it. Here is the current HUD for this one, but if you don't get the fat pack, you have a HUD that's more like this. So it doesn't have all these options. But the cost factor is not different enough for it to be worth it to just get the head without it. So if I were you, I would just go for, if you're going to invest in it, I would just go for the fat pack version of Candy and Sarah, because both of them have limits of just regular static eye and regular static lips. So definitely get the fat pack option. Don't worry about getting just the head. Okay, so for this head for Candy, it has all these different lip options and then different moods, and you can also preset them. So this is the first default lip, which is the one that you get without getting the fat pack, and then it's got some different sort of smiles. It's almost smirking. It's a very sweet looking head. And then you've got the lips, bite lip, surprise or yelling, tongue sticky outy lip, big smile, kiss, sad. Oh, sad, actually it's embarrassed, it's not sad. I was wrong. And then we've got, it's like a smirk. I don't really know what to call that, but it's cute. And then anger face. And then you've got eyes, sad eyes, very cute. Closed eyes, winky face. I like this wink a lot, actually. I think this wink is probably the best wink out of all of the heads. Versus the other ones, I feel like the eye scrunches a little too much. I like this one better. And then we've got squint, surprise, brow wiggle, closed eye, sad looking face, closed eye, angry looking face, and open eye, angry face. All nice stuff. And then you've got the full face emotion, so you can do stuff. You know, the one thing I think is a little off about this one is that the sad face kind of looks like Kim Kardashian when she cries, and everyone knows that no one wants to look like Kim Kardashian when she cries. But actually I love this head. I think this is probably one of my favorite shapes for all of the Catwa heads so far. Okay, so I've got that one, Candy, here. And then let's take a look at Sarah. Okay, so we've got Sarah on screen now. Sarah's a little bit of a more mature face, and she has very prominent cheekbones. She actually reminds me a lot of the Luca Simone head, which also has prominent cheekbones, except for this face is a little bit fuller. I really like the general look of this face. You can see it looks quite a bit different with the same skin. This has the darker brows on, but it's the same skin as the other face, and it does look quite a bit different. And same deal on the animations. Before you get the fat pack, you only get so much stuff. So better investment for you if you're going to spend the Linden anyway, to just get the fat pack version of Sarah. So Sarah has different lips. By default, she looks kind of grumpy. And so when you try on the head, like when you do the demo, try some of the other lips. Like personally, I like the sort of smile lip. I think it looks the nicest. But she also has bitch face, which is nice. I kind of like the option of having the sort of bitch face lip. And then open lips, also pretty cool. I like this one. That's my favorite open lip. And don't forget also that when you use Catwa heads, you need to turn the IAO off if you're going to use your own eye positioner. Like I use the Fate positioner, and in order for it to work, you need to turn the IAO off. The benefit of this IAO is that when you're just walking around, you can use that and your eyes won't go all over the place. It's one of the best things about this, actually, because when you're walking around with a normal mesh head, a lot of times you have your eyes going crazy directions. Okay, so this comes with the same facial animation options pretty much in numbers, but the face animations themselves are a little different than Candy. So you've got this one, which I don't actually really know what this is called, but it's kind of like, I have no idea. I just like it. It's kind of a fun face. We've got the surprise mouth, also yelly mouth. This tongue sticking out mouth is actually a little bit different. I'll show you. This is a different kind of tongue sticking out than the usual, which actually I think is pretty interesting. Okay, so you got that one, then you've got the big smile. You've got kiss face, sad face, little smile, whatever that is, and grumpy face. And then the usual eyes, which is all basically the same. And you have full facial motion options as well, so your whole face can go and do those things. I like the full face ones because you get the full effect, but it's nice to have all the options. Okay, so that is Sarah with her high cheekbones, and then I will show you now the Annie new emotions options that come with the pack that you can buy to add on, since it's a pretty big investment. It's a good thing to see in person, quote unquote. Okay, so we have Annie here now, and she's wearing the same skin, the TheSkinnery skin, and you can see again it looks different than it does on the other avatars. I'm wearing different eyes with this one, but otherwise same skin. So here we got Annie's face, which you are probably familiar with, and this is the new version of the HUD, and it has an upgrade of emotions. So for this one, it does not have as many emotions as Gwen and Jessica have, but it does also cost less than the emotions expansion for them. So pros and cons. So for this one here, you can do the witchy, bewitched nose twitch thing. It's got the scrunchy lips, the half smile, which I actually love the half smile, saddy face, smile, kiss face, tongue option 1, open mouth, lippy bitey, another tongue out. I love all these tongue out options. Actually, I think Annie and Gwen are probably my favorite heads for emotions. This is the second one, which is a lot like the Simone lip option for emotion, except for this is animated and Simone is static. Here you've got sort of a sneer, big smile, another tongue, it's biting the lower lip, which I think looks a little funny actually. A little smile, sort of embarrassed smile, definitely embarrassed. Flamenco dancer. Whatever that is. I don't know what it is, but it's fun. Holding my breath. Chewing pizza. Sticking the tongue out. Fear. So many options. Displeasure. What I think says some curse words, but I don't know for sure. Anger. Yelling. And the final tongue sticky outie. So that's the basic emotions for the mouth. And then of course it has the eyes, just sort of the typical eyes, winky face, brow wriggle, eyes closed, all the different sorts of things that you can do. There's a whole bunch of different options. Scrunch eyes, one of the sad eyes, closed sad eyes, brow raise, and then some anger ones, closed eye anger, and open eye anger. And then of course the basics, you get the regular moods, default lips, options, and eyes that can move. And then of course the IAO you want to turn off, and then the talk allows you to talk with your mouth moving when you type. So that's it. That is the 3 heads that have new updates. So Candy and Sarah are completely new heads, and then you've got Annie, which has the new emotions update that just happened recently. So that is that. This show and tell is over. I will probably be doing some more show and tells of different kinds of things, like maybe some Genesis and other things like that. But I think this is helpful for you guys to figure out where to invest your lindens. I hope it is. And if you have any comments, questions, or you have some requests for other show and tell videos, feel free to leave them in the comments on my Plurk, on Flickr, or message me in Second Life. Thank you, and have a good one.